Track 11 on the album is called Onward to Glory. And this song means a lot to me. Mm-hmm. And it's the
Your
song,
baby.
Yeah, and it's the song I've been working on the longest. Actually, I had been working on this, just like Deep for Lindsey. I had been working on this song for a number of years before we met. And I always, in the back of my mind, knew what I really wanted to do with this song. For me, I needed it to be an empowering song about pushing through fear. I had a lot of times in my life where I had faced serious challenges, and I didn't know how I was going to get through. I had my fiancée die of cancer. She ended up dying on the weekend we were supposed to get married, and that was very, very hard. And I was like, how am I going to get through this? Even while she was sick, I knew what was coming. Mm-hmm. And I just didn't know how I was going to deal with the end of that. And at the exact same time, I was going through a very difficult divorce. So it's just like, okay, it
went on for years.
I've got, two massive separations of things to deal with, and my kids, all that kind of stuff. And then more recently, actually during that time and up to this point, I actually had a series of strokes, which I didn't realize till recently.
And you had one while I was with you.
Exactly.
And I had to call 911 and...
Yeah, it was interesting because then it was like, that's what has been causing these problems I didn't know, because they were kind of hidden.
So they think now it's an undefined hereditary blood disorder. So it's
genetic. Yeah.
Genetic. They're still not 100% sure, but we feel very blessed that Sean is still here, fighting fit and doing this beautiful, amazing music. And yes, it really woke you up to the importance of every day and living every moment.
Yeah, so this song really represents that. It's like, dealing with that fear, and the other thing when I wrote this song, the arrangement, I really wanted to have more than one singer behind the lead singer, because I felt it as like we're all in this together. That's why I used the whole swashbuckling theme in the song. The kind of them moving forward on a ship with all the mates around you, and they're going ba-da-da-dum, let's do this, and then you have this angel on high, Lindsey's angel on high vocal there saying, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Originally, I wanted to sing the song. I've always liked the song The Impossible Dream, and I wanted to have my own Impossible Dream because that song motivated me, but this one, I wanted to do my own version of that concept. But I didn't like the way I sounded on it. I can sound really good on certain songs, but this song is very low, and it has this sort of slow chuck. And to sing really low on a very slow song can really sort of drag it out. But I didn't really realize at that time. I just thought it was me. So I went and got my friend Michael Wiseman.
Yeah. We thought a man was going to sing it first.
Absolutely.
I thought a man would definitely suit it better.
Yeah.
And I was just going to sing a few angelic lines over the top, but as Sean said, for some reason it just didn't seem to really work because it was just too low.
Yeah, and then so I called my friend Michael to come over for him to give it a shot, and he had a great tone, but again the tempo and the low key was just didn't cut through. And when Lindsey was sort of singing the lines that he was going to sing in her key, it sounded good. I was just like, wow, it sounds better with the low guys going da 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 underneath the high singing voice. And it's like, yeah, that's hitting it on, exactly where I wanted to. On top of that, when we got to the end of the song, I really wanted the glorious effect. We were able to get Lindsey's friend, Cindiana, to sing the opera part.
Cindiana Kohler, yes, my friend from Vienna, Austria. She just arrived in Canada, and we were thrilled, and I called her up and I said, hey, do you want to sing a bit on the album? And she said yes, and so she came along and she did, and we're so thrilled. She did for the instrumental of this song, which is Riding the Winds of Change, and for this song, that beautiful operatic part at the end is sung by her.
She nailed it.
She really nailed it beautifully, and we were very grateful that she lent us her the gift of her beautiful operatic voice.
It was almost like the cherry on the sundae.
Yes, exactly.
And at the end, it was great to have like my voice, because in the song I am singing in it. I'm doing the da 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 dums with Michael, and Michael's if I had done them by myself, it just wouldn't have been the same, because Michael has this really bellowing voice.
I'm
And-
even in the da-da-da-dums on a certain level, am I not?
No, it's all guys.
It's all guys that, I'm getting muddled up with another song now.
No,
Continue.
the girl parts do these, don't you know this is the time to change.
Oh,
That's
yes,
what you were
yes, I
saying.
did have. I was also in lots of background vocals throughout the album, so
Exactly. So
You lose track.
So that was building up, and then
Yeah.
and then in came Cindy Anna, and then Lindsey, and all of us took it right out to the end. This whole chorus, right, with this big crescendo at the end, and it ended the way I wanted it to.
And I just want to say, for me, because we thought a man was going to sing this, we thought Sean would, and then Michael. And when Sean said, Lindsey, I want you to sing it all, I was like, this is a big song. And the other songs I'd done, a lot of them are gentle. So I had to really give everything I've got to really do justice to this song.
I told her to dial into her Joan of Arc.
Yes. So I really did give my best. So I hope you enjoy it. And
She even put on a Joan of Arc costume once when we were at a
Halloween thing that's
place.
totally different.
But she did.
Anyway, well, I wasn't wearing it for this song, but
It was actually quite funny, because the Joan of Arc costume was way too big for her and made her look like a very tiny Joan of Arc.
yes, well, I am very tiny, yes. But getting back to the track, so we do hope you love it, and
Absolutely.
I hope I did do it justice. And for all of us,
Let's hope it motivates you. That's the whole
Yes.
point of it.
for all of us going towards, solving a problem, getting through a challenge, then we hope you use this song to help drive you forward in reaching your goal.
Yeah, and for me, the final thing as well on it, the whole concept of Onward to Glory is, I believe, deep inside of us,
Yes.
we know we can get through it. It's just getting in touch with that person when we feel overwhelmed. And so this song was writing that even to myself, to remember that part of myself is in there that can get through this. And I eventually did.
Yes. And we wish you the best with anything and everything you may be going through. And if you just enjoy the music for what it is and you don't have any problems or challenges at this time, fantastic. Just enjoy the song.